Hi guys, welcome back to Ricola's Crochet Corner. I am Crystal. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. Couldn't remember my own channel name. Today's video, I'm trying to figure out a clever segment name for it. I think I'm just gonna call it my finished monthly makes. So every beginning of the month, I'll come back on and I will kind of like recap what I've done. I know I'm missing, I want to say like a couple of projects, but we'll make do with what I have. So I just keep looking around because I'm like, I know I had more projects than this finished, but we'll just go with the flow and we'll start from the beginning, well, roughly the beginning of the month. So around the beginning of the month, I started making these squares, which is for my blanket that I'm going to be finishing hopefully by the end of the year. I have 4 done. 2 of them are downstairs, and I have these 2, this one, and I have this one, so 2 of them up here. So I have 2 of them up here out of the 4 I have done. So I did 4 this month of the, I don't even know what I'm calling it. I think I was calling it Shell's Fault crochet blanket. So if you don't know who Shell is, it's Shell from Shell's Crochet. I will link her channel down below. I'm going to try my best to link whatever there is patterns for down in the description box. All of the stuff I'm showing has been shown in previous videos, so there is a way for you to find a link to everything I talk about. The squares are just corner to corner. I don't have a pattern. There was no pattern for it. The next item I'm going to show you is for Seta's calendar 2021 crochet along. So I made this cowl, and I showed it to you, of course, the ugly side, right, with the so there is no pattern. I do talk about it in detail in the video where I show you guys this as a finished object. So I do have this cowl that I made. There's no pattern. It is gorgeous. It was made with the Lion Brand Wrap Star yarn that I hate. And I also talk about that at great length in that video. If you're interested, all these videos, like I said, since the beginning of January, these have been posted. So you can check it out at any time. There's no pattern, so there's nothing to link. So that's another object. Oh, right. Okay. One of the other things I did was I decided that this year I was going to go through my bags of whips, pull out whatever's in there, figure out if I'm going to finish it or frog it. So I had a knitted square that I had started last year. And Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches and quite a few of you actually were like, you know what you should do? You should finish it off as like a little baby hat. And so that's what I did. I just kind of finished it off. It's a little baby bonnet type of thing. So that is another finished object. No pattern. I believe it was just a simple 1 row of knit, 1 row of purl, but at the beginning of every row there was 5 knit stitches regardless of what row you were on. So it made that like little kind of edging to each row. So I know that each row had 5 stitches of knit, whether it was a knit row or a purl row. So it is a cute little bonnet, nothing crazy, but that got done. So that was 1 whip out of my stash of whips. And then I'm participating in the birthstone cowl that Judy from Witch Piece Craft is hosting. She actually just put up a video yesterday, I think, telling what the next month is going to be for colors. I'll link her down below. You can check it out for yourself. So last month, the colors were dark red, dark blue, and black. So I did 3 squares because I'm going to do basically 8 round granny squares for the entire year for blankets. Now, I'm not sure how many I'm going to do. I know that some months are not going to have a lot of colors, but this first month had 3 colors. February has 3 colors, so it should work for me. So what I did was I took the square and I did 4. She has a thing where you have to have one of the colors and a minimum of 4 rows is the like the thing that she's asking for in order to qualify. So I did 4 rows of the dark red, then I did the dark blue 2 rows and the black 2 rows. And then I did another square where I did the dark blue in the middle for 4 rows, then the black for 2, and then the red for 2. And I'm not sure what I'm going to border them with to attach them. I haven't figured that out yet. I'm pretty sure I'll figure that out closer to the end of the year. And then I did one where it was the 4 rounds of black in the middle, 2 rounds of the red, and 2 rounds of the blue. So I managed to mix them up pretty good. So that is my first 3 squares for the year-long birthstone cow that she's hosting. One of the next things I did was this big jumbo cat made out of Bernette blanket yarn. He's wonky, but like I said, I don't care. It is what it is. He is a big wonky cat. This is from Amigurumi Forge. That's where the pattern is. But like I said, if I forget to link the pattern in the description, I'm going to try not to. But if I do forget, you guys can check videos. I have posted a video where I talk about this guy, and I have the links to where you can purchase the pattern. It is a paid for pattern, and it is available. The pattern went live probably a week ago. So you can get the pattern to make this guy. It was all made with big fat chunky yarn and a big hook. So very easy, very simple, very quick, very fun to make. And that only took me, I think, a day to make. So that was not too bad. The next thing I did was I tested a cowl pattern for J-hook crochet, and I will link her down below. And I made it really wide, so I don't think I'll make it this wide. The next cowl I make will not be this wide. I'm actually going to use her pattern for Setta's cowl for February, once she shows us what the picture is going to look like. So you can see it's got lots of nice texture. It's curling at this side. I think I gotta, like, I don't know why it's curling, but it's curling. So anyway, that was the pattern from J-Hook Crochet. I will link her down below, her YouTube channel, as well as the Etsy shop where you can purchase it, so you can get a copy of the pattern for yourself. The next thing I did was another cat. Most of you will recognize this cat. This is Mr. Pursalot. This is a pattern by Crystal at Chronically Crochet. And this was my, she asked me to pattern test, so I did this. And this was a lot of fun to make. I love this cat. He is so adorable. I've seen so many amazing Mr. Pursalots out there. They're all fantastic. So I am super excited about this. This is one that I'm going to keep, and he's going to sit on my shelf. My kids love him. They think he's so cute. So this is another one that I got to work on. Like I said, I'll link her YouTube channel and where you can purchase the pattern down below in the description box. And if I forget, like I said, I have mentioned every single thing here on a video that I have already posted a while ago. Now, I know I have another headband somewhere. I'm not sure where it is. Oh, well, anyway, I made a couple of headbands, just whipped up a couple just for work because it's cold out there when you're doing Michael's curbside. So it does get very, very cold. So I made just a simple half double crochet in the back loops. There's no pattern. So you just chain enough to fit your head. I would go where it's not completely loose, but not too tight either. I chained 55, and then I just did, like I said, half double crochet, and then I did half double crochet in the back loops for the entire for the entire width of it. And then I just did that weird fold thing and sewed it on the inside and then flipped it out, and there you go. That's one of them. Here's the other one, which I used that Hook Nook yarn that I had gotten. I don't know if you can see the sparkle. It's not showing up because of the light, but there's sparkle in it. It's really pretty. Same pattern, same thing, just half double crochet. 55 seems to be my magic number, so it fits my head. So I had fun with that. Then I finished my poncho, which was another one of my whips that were in my whip pile that I ended up taking out and finishing. So this is the pattern by Jada and Stitches. It's Jada and Stitches poncho. I used Craft Smart yarn. I have gone into detail on another video, but I do love the way it turned out. I love the colors. It was definitely something that is something I'm going to try to wear because it is so soft. I love that yarn. It is definitely a very nice, inexpensive acrylic yarn to use, and I would say is great for wearables and great for baby. So Craft Smart yarn. Okay, so that's the poncho that I finished. Then I did, I don't know, I did a couple other things. I did a cat bed for my daughter's little stuffy. I showed that in a video. I also did I crocheted a, what do you call that? Like a sleeping bag for their Barbies. I did a couple of those just to finish off some of the ends I had from some of my yarn. I feel like there's more that I've done. I just can't find it all. But I could be wrong. But mostly every time I finish something, it comes up in my videos. Then I did this annoying thing, which is called Marina. The pattern is on Etsy. I linked it in a video that I did. If I can find a link again, I will put it in the description box of this video. Like I said, I would never recommend this pattern for a beginner, especially, or if anybody who hates sewing. I would not recommend this to anyone. That's my opinion. I went through that. I went over it in detail in a previous video, so I'm not going to get into detail about it. Just if you're interested in finding out more about how much I dislike this pattern, I have another video you can check out where I talk in great detail about this pattern. All right, so that's that. And then, oh, there's the other headband. I know I made 3. I made another headband out of leftover, this is Kitchener Yarns, yarn that I got out of a mystery cake box that I had bought from her. Or I think it was either her monthly yarn party. I can't remember, honest to God. I honestly don't remember, but it's really pretty gray yarn, and the pink yarn is really pretty. So I've got a headband that I made, again, chain 55, did the half double loops, the half double thing, and that was it. Nothing crazy. Then I made a shawl out of that yarn. So I have, like I said, I showed this in great detail in another previous video. There is no pattern. It is just a basic, simple granny stitch shawl. So it's really super easy, really super quick, and mindless. I gotta say, I loved this because I was able to just watch TV and I didn't really care what I was doing. It wasn't like I had to pay a super amount of attention. So I do love it. I love the colors. It is hot pink, and then a light gray, and then it finishes off with a dark gray, and it is quite large. So it is gorgeous. It is something that I enjoyed making, and it was something that got rid of some of the yarns that have been sitting up in my thing for a little bit. I'm just trying to kind of use up some yarns and get rid of some stuff. So what you can look forward to, I'm trying to do a couple of things. I hope that you guys that are interested in anything that the Wool Queen and I do together are looking forward to tomorrow's video. I will be posting probably later in the day, I'm hoping, or Wednesday morning at the latest, on the 3rd. It'll either be the 2nd or the 3rd of February. I will post a video talking about a special thing that the Wool Queen is doing this month in collaboration with me. I was hoping to get something finished so I can show you guys. So I'm hoping to get that done today or tomorrow. I am also working on a pattern for J-Hook Crochet. I'm testing for her, so I'm trying to get everything kind of done all at once. It's a little crazy at the moment. I hope you guys will stay tuned for that. That is coming up either tomorrow or the next day. I will be posting that video talking about the Wool Queen and what we got going on. It's something cool. I think everyone will love it. I think that I'm going to talk to her about it and figure out if I can whip something together as a giveaway for one of you guys. I know we're not supposed to do that on YouTube anymore. We're not supposed to be like, well, you have to be a subscriber. But I'm actually going to put that in my next giveaway as a stipulation that I want you to be a subscriber. Because I want it to be giveaways for people that actually support my channel. I don't think that's kind of not something that I should be able to ask. I do think that if I'm the one spending the money and stuff, that I can at least say, hey, you know, I'd really appreciate it if you like me, follow me, subscribe. I don't see anything wrong with that, but there are some people that say you're not supposed to do that. I'm not really sure or clear on that. I'll have to look into it. But I am hoping to do something with the Wool Queen for the month of February for a giveaway, because we're working on something. Like I said, the details will be tomorrow or the next day. I will have better details and be able to go into detail about it. If that's something you're interested in, like I said, make sure you're like got that notification thing so you don't miss it. I would appreciate that too, just because it's, you know, it's awesome when I can put out the content you guys are interested in and you watch it. And if there's anything you guys want me to do more of, or you want to know more of, or just stuff like that, you can always comment in the description of the video, and I would be more than happy to try to show you different things. Most of you know I'm pretty honest about how I feel about certain things, so I'm not going to lie or say things that I don't believe. This month I was hoping to do, maybe get a lot more done. I feel like I didn't get that much done this month, so I'm hoping to get a little bit more done. I will be pulling a whip down, hopefully within a day or two, and then I'll show you guys what I pulled out, what I'm going to work on to try to get rid of some of my whip pile. I actually, believe it or not, I was cleaning up the basement, and I used to keep my yarn down there last year when we had the cats. And since they passed away, we moved all my yarn up here. Well, there was still stuff down there, and I found another big, huge duffel bag type thing filled with whips inside bags. I was like, you're kidding me. So now I think I have another 11 bags of whips that I have to go through. I just don't think I'm going to have enough time in the year to get all these whips done and still focus on doing other fun projects. So we'll see. I know I'm going to have maybe 1 or 2 things more coming in the mail. I'm still waiting on a couple of orders. The one from Ajax still has not showed up. I know I'll have the monthly box from Kitchener Yarns. And I think I have another crochet box coming from another company that I never heard of before. But again, waiting on the mail. Can't talk about it if I can't really remember. My brain is all over the place. For those of you who don't know, Michaels is clearancing out their Karen, that one that came out, what's it called? It's the latte cakes that came out not that long ago, like the solid white one and that group of them. They're being clearanced, and then some of the Karen cakes that are those newer colors that came out, those are being clearanced. And the one that had the, I had a cake or 2 of it. Now I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. I think even the sprinkle cakes are now on clearance, as well as the, oh, I wish I knew the name of it. I guess I don't have any. But there's another Karen cake. It's like a swirl cake or something. They're all being clearanced out. So if you guys are able to, I would recommend you guys get a hold of those, because they're really cheap. They went from being $11.99 here in Canada down to, I think it's $4.99 a ball or a cake. So that's a pretty good deal. So if you get the opportunity to get some, I would recommend doing that. I think that's it. Sorry guys, I know I ramble a lot. I'm hoping to come back on tomorrow for another pulling a whip out and talking about anything coming up. I will be posting about the Wool Queen shortly, in another day or so, and I will keep you guys informed of everything I'm up to. I am waiting on Seta's thing. I am going to get started on my squares within a couple of days for Judy's make-along. I am hoping to start that movie make-along. I'm trying to get a lot of make-alongs this year. I didn't participate in any last year, so I'm trying to make up for that this year. And I hope I will get to do that. Another quick thing is if you guys could please go over to one of my besties on here, Shell Crochet. I will have her link down below. She is so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. I think that'd be awesome if we could get her there. And then my other yarny bestie, Nicole from Alpaca My Yarns. I wish we could all just go over and support her. And the only way I know how to show her extra, you know, love and everything is if we go over to her channel, we like and we subscribe, and we just be there for her. She has had a rough go. 2020 was a horrible year for her. She recently lost her sister, so if we can all just kind of go and show her love and support, I would really, truly, honestly appreciate that. And that's it. I will let you guys go. I will come back on in a few days, and I will ramble on some more. All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning in and watching, and I will see you guys again soon.